Iranian President Rouhani lashing out over crippling economic sanctions, saying ships passing through the Strait of Hormuz may not be safe, and warning that a war with Iran could be, quote, the mother of all wars. Ellison Barber's live in our Mideast Bureau with more on that. Ellison.
Hi, Sandra. Yeah, President Hassan Rouhani made those comments about the mother of all war during a speech that was broadcast live on state TV. He also suggested, as he has done in the past, that shipping in the Strait of Hormuz might not be safe. Listen here.
If you want safety for your soldiers in the region, security would be for security. You cannot blemish our security and then expect security for you. Peace for peace, oil for oil.
Israel's foreign minister reportedly told Israeli legislators Israel is participating in U.S.-led efforts to secure commercial shipping in the Strait of Hormuz, namely participating in intelligence efforts. All of this as reports surfaced that Iran unveiled new air-to-air missiles in Tehran. State TV and Iran's semi-official news agency shared images purportedly of the defense ministry unveiling 2 new precision-guided munitions and a new generation of an electro-optical guided bomb. Iran says they'll be mass-produced and given to the military. According to Israeli news outlets, Iran's parliament speaker also warned today that all U.S. bases in the region are within striking distance if any war were to break out. President Rouhani, meanwhile, reiterating the Iranian position that the Trump administration's policy of maximum pressure amounts to economic terrorism. Rouhani says if talks are going to take place, that the U.S. must lift all sanctions and that Iran must be able to sell their oil. Sandra?
Ellison Barber, thank you.
Alright, shalom. This is Kanak Sha'amban Yashar from the Lions in the Yashar camp. First and foremost, I'd like to say Kahalayim La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Harakakwadash Ma'amath. Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone, and salutations to the occupant that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth, and peace and blessing to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Alright, there you have it. Iranian leader saying, warns the mother of all wars. Alright, if the U.S. don't lift up them sanctions, and they said that all the bases, the U.S. bases in that area are within striking distance. Alright? Shalakia. That's the mighty men waking up, you know. Coming against Babylon the Great, teaming America, which is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Alright? So, which is spiritually Nineveh. You know how all them fell. So he said they wanted that they have the air-to-air missiles, and they're wanting for any country to come that comes through the Strait of Hormuz. They're not going to be. It's not safe for them, basically. And and another thing is the end all tell-alls when Iran and Israel bump heads and go to war. The Zionists versus the Islamists. America is going to be right there in the midst of that. NATO, America, the EU, all the nations are going to be right there in the midst of that, man, fighting that war. That's when Yahweh Shai going to show up. But you seen the Dow crashed, plummeted another 400 points on Monday, right? So if that keeps happening, and I think it did 600 points last week. If that keeps happening, by the time 2020 rolls in, it's going to be totally, the economy is going to be totally wiped out. And they might even start forcing the chip at that time, because they're going to have some new form of currency to promote economic growth. Because they can't promote economic growth with the dollar no more once the dollar crashes. All right. Let's quick hitter real quick. This is Malachi 4:1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch." And that's talking about when the missiles drop, man. That's talking about World War III, man. You know, America's going to become a lake of fire. All right? This is Joel 3:2. It says, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Yehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. All right? And they have cast lots for my people and given a boy for an harlot and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. All right? And so all these nations had a part of, you know what I'm saying, the scattering and the destruction of the children of Israel. And Yahweh Shai is going to use this war, you know, World War III to end all tell all, right, for our deliverance, man, and to make his praise known in the earth. Like he said, like how he brought Egypt down. He said, you know, for the same reason he lifted Pharaoh up, that he might show his power in him. All right. So we almost out of here, man. It's heating up. You see Iran ready to get physical. Israel's been ready to get physical. And you already know how America does. You know, so it's like everything's playing out and all the prophecies are unfolding, man, you know. And that just goes to show, like, our salvation is near. So look up. That being said, like I say, Kal Halayim La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Harakak Wadash Ma'amath. Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, and salutations to the Akim that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth. And peace and blessing to the men, women, and children that believe on the name of Yahweh Shai. Shalom.